Good morning. It's Ruben Lowing here in Cypress, Texas. I was ready to get up. I was awake. I'd read my scriptures. I'd meditated, and got up at quarter. Actually, I got up at 4:30 and read my scriptures. I was actually had them halfway done before the alarm went off. Meditating, and then it started raining like cats and dogs out here. It's crazy. So now I'm doing my workout now. So here I am. This is just amazing. I'm like, who is it? Who was it in Lebanon? What leaders were against God and Abraham? And David in Lebanon. David had a bunch of people. David had the followers the of Saul, King Saul, and he also had his son Aslab against him. He had the Philistines to deal with, but he actually lived with the Philistines for a bit. They protected him from the Philistines. Are kind of fickle. They formed a covenant with Abraham, and then after the what do you call it? Exodus, they were the main adversary to the Jews. Kind of interesting. And then, of course, but they also harbored David when he was in exile. Crazy. And he was actually hoping that he could get a force of Philistines together to go against the Jews that opposed him. What ended up happening is his own guys came back and got him. But isn't that just amazing? Amazing. So I'm trying to figure out, does it matter? The cedars, these trees in Lebanon, what they represent, who they represent. There were some opposing forces, and who were they? Doesn't matter, okay? Because that air's over. It's just knowing that when you're reading the scripture and they say certain things, they have different meanings than we're used to. It's that change of language that changes or diverts power in the language depending on your interpretation. Very interesting. I mean, it's like all this time reading the scriptures like I have, and then now understanding that it had a whole different meaning, has a whole different meaning than what I thought it did when I read it the first time, or the other 16 times I read it, right? Who'd have thunk it? It's worse than algebra. All right. Have a great Monday.